Hello, my friend. This is Lety, and you're listening to Lety's English podcast. Thank you for letting me share a piece of your day, no matter where you are, maybe on a quiet walk, gazing at the sky, or simply curled up somewhere cozy. I'm grateful to have you here. Today, let's talk about adventure, not the kind with dragons or distant lands, but the kind that quietly enters your life, sometimes unexpectedly, and changes everything. Because sometimes the greatest adventure is not a place, it's a person. Have you ever noticed what makes an adventure truly unforgettable? Is it the places you go, or the people who walk beside you? Looking back, my brightest memories aren't about landmarks or plane tickets. They're about the laughter, kindness, and trust I shared with people who mattered most. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I met someone who seemed ordinary at first. We sat in a tiny cafe, talking about nothing and everything. Something about their laughter made even small moments feel magical. With them, the world felt bigger, colors brighter, and rainy days suddenly full of light. My greatest adventure wasn't climbing mountains or crossing oceans. It was learning someone's heart, building trust, and discovering new pieces of myself through their kindness. Isn't it funny how someone can enter your story and suddenly you're living a whole new chapter you never expected? Maybe it's a best friend, a partner, a child, or even a stranger who brings you courage, softness, or the ability to laugh at yourself. With the right person, even the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Do you remember when a person, not a place, changed your life? Maybe it was your mother's. Gentle hug after a long day, a friend who listened late into the night, a teacher who believed in you before you believed in yourself. Sometimes the real adventure is learning to love, to trust, and to open your heart. Even when you're scared, I think about people I've loved and lost along the way. Some remain, others are memories like postcards from old journeys. Each one leaves a mark, a lesson, a laugh, a scar, or a gentle warmth that makes you who you are. Isn't that what adventure is? Series of unexpected turns and discoveries, made better because of who walks with you. Pause for a moment and think of someone who is or was your greatest adventure. What did they teach you? How did they change how you see the world? What little moments do you remember? A laugh, a secret, a walk home in the rain? These are the treasures we carry in our hearts. Sometimes we search for excitement far away, believing happiness is out there somewhere, but real adventure is showing up every day, being present, daring to care deeply, and letting yourself be seen. It takes courage to open your heart, to admit when you're lost, to love without a guarantee. But isn't that what makes the journey worthwhile? Maybe you haven't met your greatest adventure yet, or maybe you know exactly who they are. Every connection, even brief or imperfect, has the power to open a new path in your life. Sometimes your greatest adventure is quietly growing beside you, waiting for you to notice. There were moments in my life when I felt lost, unsure of the way forward. Then a hand reached out, a voice called my name, and suddenly I wasn't alone. We are meant to walk together, to lift each other up, to become each other's safe place when the road is rough. Let's celebrate the people who make our hearts race, who help us grow, who turn ordinary days into stories worth telling. Reach out to someone, a friend, a partner, a family member, and thank them for being part of your adventure. You never know how much a simple message or gentle smile can mean. You too are someone's greatest adventure. Maybe you don't realize it yet, but your kindness, laughter, patience, and courage are shaping someone else's story right now. We are all adventurers, hoping to find meaning, hoping to leave a light behind as we go. So my friend, whether you're at the start of something new, deep in the middle of your journey, or just searching for hope in quiet moments, know this: the greatest adventure is the one that brings you closer to love, to truth, and to your own heart. Adventure is often made of ordinary moments. A quiet evening, a cup of tea, the gentle company of someone who listens without judgment may be your greatest. Adventure is a friendship that lasted through hard times, or someone who made you laugh until your fears faded. Sometimes, the bravest thing is simply to show up day after day with an open heart. If opening up is hard for you, you're not alone. Trust takes courage, especially if you've been hurt before. But every time you risk trusting, you're stepping onto a new path. Adventure begins with one small act of faith. I've seen lifelong friendships start from sharing a snack on a hard day. Parents grow together through nights of lost sleep. Colleagues build something beautiful by supporting each other. Adventure is not always about new places. It's about seeing old places and old faces with new eyes. Have you had a conversation that changed how you saw someone? Sometimes all it takes is a single honest question or a moment of true listening. Being the greatest adventure in someone's life can simply mean giving them space to be themselves. One of my favorite memories is a road trip with friends. No plan, just a map, snacks, and shared songs. The journey was unforgettable because of the laughter, the stories, the feeling that we would find our way as long as we had each other. That's adventure improvised, imperfect, shared. Sometimes your greatest adventure is learning to stay, to forgive, to build something beautiful from your past and imagine a brighter future. Every person who mattered in my life was a new journey. Some taught me to laugh, some patience, courage, or how to begin again after loss. Adventure is for anyone willing to show up, listen, and care. For the quiet souls who love deeply, even if they don't say it out loud. For those who risk being vulnerable, hoping for something beautiful. If you're still searching for your greatest adventure, don't give up. Stay open. Say yes to new conversations and honest feelings. Your journey is unfolding in ways you may not even see. Before we end, pause with me, place your hand over your heart, take a breath, and thank yourself for every risk, every leap of faith, every time you loved or let yourself be loved. You are braver than you know. You, too, are someone's greatest adventure, maybe already, maybe someday soon. As you go about your day, look for the little signs of adventure and new friend. A kind word, a gentle smile, never be afraid to say, "You're my greatest adventure." The best stories are always written together. Thank you for listening and sharing this part of the journey with me. May your heart stay open, your spirit curious, and your life filled with adventures. Big and small, everywhere you go. This is Lety, sending you light, love, and the hope of new adventures ahead. Until next time, take care and remember the world is full of magic, and your greatest adventure might be standing right beside you, waiting to be discovered.